Today I'm going to be trying out a kit guitar. It's this kit guitar, the Notneb Yellra. Sorry, Harley Benton. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along. Today I'm going to be trying out this kit guitar, but first I have to build it. And before we do that, or before I do that, which I'm not sure how much you'll see of, I'll open this box to see what's inside, because I don't know, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of you don't know either. Except I do know, it's a guitar, still. So, we open the box, which is super exciting. Everyone loves an unboxing, except me. I hate unboxings, they're stupid and pointless, but let's do something stupid and pointless. There's more cardboard in here. Yay, hooray for cardboard. We love cardboard. Electric Guitar Kit ST Style. Gitarrenbausatz. Yes, Bedienungsanleitung. User manual. So let's see if this is made of wood. It is. Should be made of mahogany. I think I can recognize mahogany. It's made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. A 5-piece mahogany thing, all routed out and ready to go. So that's one thing. Yep, we have the body, which is always a good start. If you're gonna build a guitar, you probably need a body. Why won't it fit? You bloody bastard. And then we have what I assume is the neck. See how that looks, if I can get this to open up, which I can't. How do you open this? There, that's how you open it. It's wrapped in plastic. Here is the neck and the frets, which seem quite small. And I've had it for a while here now, so let's see if there are any cheeky rockers. Here's my cheeky rocker thing. Calling it the cheeky rocker because Paul does that. Paul of... Yes. The 3rd fret. A bit there as well. 12th fret as well. Yeah. A bit of a rock in a couple of places. And all the parts. And a super quality cable which will last the entirety of the life of a mosquito. All wrapped in plastic. So this is what I'll have to build. I will probably show you bits of it, but not too much, because I will be doing it at work, the school I work in, again, 3 days a week. Alright, so I'm gonna go through some pictures here. Yeah, so I formed the headstock, I sawed it a bit, and then I filed it down, or sanded it down with a machine. Pretty easy, doesn't look too brilliant, but I don't care. Yeah, there you have it, attached tuners, which looked really basic. And the thing was that one of the tuners was missing a washer. That's the plate that goes, yeah, under the, what do you call it? Nut? I'm not sure. But it was missing one of those. So luckily I found a similar size one, which was a bit thicker, but still. And then I attached the trem, which was easy. A Strat trem setup tip, the 6 screws that you see there. Turned them in all the way and then back a quarter of a turn. The back plate where the claws or the springs hook up, and then I tested that the electronics worked when I hooked everything up. And yeah, and then I just screwed in all the screws when I saw that the jack worked, electronics worked and all that. One thing that was a bit weird was that they said that you should hook up the ground to one of the claws on the back, I just soldered it because, yeah, thought it was easier that way. And then I attached the neck, and that was it. Real piece of piss, as Paul would say. And then a bit of a setup because the neck had a bit of back bow. Alright, so here it is, and I think it looks kind of nice actually, in many ways. So I'll play a bit of clean sounds on it, then we'll take it over to the bench and do some measuring, because I assembled this at work, and I didn't have any measuring tools there, but I did have lots of other tools. So yeah, let's see if it's in tune. It was in tune when I bought it. I think I did stretch out the strings, but I'm not sure. It's a lot's been going on recently. One thing that happened was that my mother-in-law died, which wasn't nice, especially for my wife. So if you're wondering what I was doing when I was pulling the string, that is stretching the string so that it drops the tuning, and then you tune up again, because fresh strings will stretch. And instantly when I feel this, I can tell that I will need to do some setup on this. Roland Cube. We'll check for rocks as well. So this tone pot isn't wired to this pickup. Bummer, but yeah, that's life.
Sod this. Anyone fancy a pint?
I think I'll be lubing the nuts as well. Oh, this will be a long one. One instant positive is it stayed in tune when I pulled up on the whammy bar. All of the parts on this are cheapest of the cheap. So what I'm gonna do with this guitar after I've done this video is I'm gonna keep it as a modding platform and experiment with stuff. I'm probably gonna start by scalloping it. Yeah, let's get it over to the bench. Before I go on, I would like to say that this video is very much sponsored by the good people who support this channel in various ways so that I can buy the gear that I review. So you get an honest review. I bought this so I can say whatever I want. A huge thank you to everyone who supports. If you want to help support the channel, there's a link in the description where if you buy something that way, for instance, kits of this kind or your strings, you will help the channel at no extra cost to you. It is an affiliate link, so I get a percentage of whatever you buy. But like I said, it doesn't cost you anything. Right, so I think I forgot to say a few things about this. It's 81 euros, which is really not a lot. It's made of rengas. That sounds like rengas in Finnish, which means a tire. So it's made of old tires. Maple, neck and laurel fretboard. I don't know what rengas is. I thought it was mahogany. That's what it used to say. Then again, mahogany and mahogany, not the same thing. Weirdly, it says that it has a quote-unquote double action truss rod in inverted commas. Okay. 12-inch radius. So, let's see. I did do the neck at work, but we'll see if it's had a life of its own. It has had a life of its own, yes. This is monumental relief. You can almost get a 0.75 in between there. That means that we're gonna have to adjust the truss rod, which you've seen a few times already on this channel. So I'm just gonna cut cameras at this point. Right, so it's better now, it's not perfect. Don't care too much about that at the moment, because what I'm gonna be doing anyways, I'm gonna be scalloping this, and it'll need another setup after that. So yeah, let's see how high or how the nut is cut. 0.89 on the low E string. That's a lot. .0 on the high. That's a lot. It's even more than the low E, which means that the cut is not cut very well. I think I'm gonna need to get some fret files. Let's see what the action is like. I can't do anything about that at the moment. 1.9 on the low E string, which is fine for me. 2.04 on the high E string. Turn that off. Lower the low E string. What did I say? 1.9, so something like 1.7 should be. So lower the low E as a high E string to roughly 1.7-ish. 1.87. Just a teensy weensy bit more. Just over a half turn on both of these screws. I don't know what that was. Yeah. Zero it. 1.74. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Then we've established that it's a 12-inch radius. So we press down with this and see that all of the strings move at the same time. They don't. E, E, and B strings move at the same time. So we can raise the G string, the D string, and the A string. Ooh, exciting times. And raise it. Wait, raise it. Don't think we need to do much by the looks of it. And you know what? I've never been too fussed about this stuff. Yeah, now we're getting movement on all of the strings except D and A. This is the kind of thing that I think when you do this a lot, you'll get better at eyeballing it. If you have blue eyes, does that mean you'll be blue balling it? Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, seems better. The D string is still not. Just give it. Here, the tune up. Close enough. Let's see how much I can pull up on the whammy bar. A bit too much actually. Where's me screwdriver? Where's me washboard? There we have the screwdriver. A bit small turn. Needs another tune-up. Close enough, let's see. Yeah, close enough. I'm not too fussed about getting things exact. In the ballpark. Let's see if it had any rocks. Yeah, it has a few, but while checking for the rocks, I thought, why would I do anything about that now? Because I'm still going to be doing the scallops, which means that I'll do the rocks as well at the same time. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is. But you know, so that when you buy one of these, it'll probably have some issues. It did develop fret sprout as well, which I've fixed already. So, yeah, that wasn't too great. But it's 81 euros. What do you expect? The lower you go with your steering action, the more the rocks will be a nuisance. But I like a slightly higher action anyway, so it's not a huge problem. Let's get this back over there and see what it sounds like and come to some sort of verdict. Right, so back with this kit guitar now that it's been all done up and so on. I think it looks pretty nice actually. Basic Strat style heel, so nothing out of the ordinary there. I actually like the neck of this. It feels pretty nice. Let's try it out with the Marshall. Now that we've done the fret job, or we haven't done the fret job, I did that earlier, but we can play it if it's cold outside and we have to use a mitten. Don't think Phil McKnight would do that. It is a bit bright with that amp. Turn down treble and presence. Yeah, it's still a bit bright through the Marshall on the high treble side of the amp, but it feels nice. I think there's some stuff to do with the frets still. And I'm gonna scallop it, because why not? It's 81 euros, ain't no one gonna buy this anyway. But it feels good. And I think I'll also use this as a modding platform. I actually thought that the pickups are probably a bit far away, so they would need adjusting. I'll do that at the same time as I do the scallops and the frets. So maybe that's something you want to stick around for, so subscribe if you want to see that. I might just end up ruining this guitar completely. I'm probably also at some point going to swap out the pickups and see what that does. And maybe the trem. Or maybe I'll do that as well. Because everything on this is the cheapest of the cheap that you can find. But the body is well made. And the neck is relatively well made. Especially for the price. So, yeah, if you're on the fence about one of these, give it a go. I actually enjoy playing this kind of because I've kind of been a part of making it. It's just the assembly, but still, and making this. But, yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's see how it stays in tune. I forgot to do that, by the way. This is how it's in tune now. Remarkably good for the price. Remarkably good for the price. Forgot to check intonation as well. I can't do everything in these videos. I've been recording this one for almost 40 minutes now. That's the amount of audio I have. It's just the E string getting stuck here. That would probably fix that with a bit of lube. Guitar lube or not sauce. Those sound dodgy. Yeah, what can I say? This is... I'm positively surprised. I thought this was gonna be a bit on the dodgy side. But it's actually not half bad. And I enjoy playing it. I'd enjoy playing it more if it had better pickups and that kind of stuff. But that's easy to upgrade. So, nice job, Harley Benton. Harley Benton. Oh, you can see it's made of 5 pieces of wood at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's, again, just to be expected. Yeah, it's really nice for the price. And I'm surprised I didn't manage to completely screw it up. It weighs 3.1 kilos. I forgot to say that as well. Damn, I'm forgetting stuff. If you want to check out the video on what I think are the best cheap guitars in the world, that's here. I do hope you consider supporting the channel via the link in the description. Or why not join channel memberships? But above all, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you have a nice day. Take care. See you. Goodbye.